Dark empath. They listen. They understand your pain. They know how you feel, but instead of helping, they use it against you. Today we're talking about dark empaths, more dangerous than narcissists, more confusing than psychopaths, and harder to spot than any manipulator you've met. By the end, you may realize you've already met one. What is a dark empath? Someone who understands emotions but uses that knowledge to manipulate, control, and dominate. They feel empathy, they weaponize it. They know what hurts you, what makes you guilty, what keeps you attached, and they use it strategically. That's why they're dangerous. They don't shout or threaten, they pull invisible strings. Dark empath versus narcissist versus psychopath. A narcissist wants admiration. A psychopath lacks empathy. A dark empath is different. They read emotions like therapists, manipulate like narcissists, stay calm like psychopaths, making them convincing, kind, loving while controlling all. Why dark empaths are hard to detect. Most manipulators fail because they lack emotional awareness. Dark empaths don't. They apologize convincingly, admit small mistakes to hide bigger ones, make you feel heard, but not helped. You feel close to them, yet after every interaction, you feel emotionally drained. That is your first warning sign. 7 hidden signs of a dark empath. Sign 1. They understand you too well. They finish your sentences. They predict your reactions. At first, it feels magical. Later, it feels controlling. Sign 2. They use guilt, not anger. They don't yell. They say things like, I thought you were different. I guess I care more than you. You end up apologizing, even when you did nothing wrong. Sign 3. They play the victim brilliantly. When confronted, they cry, withdraw, say they're misunderstood. Suddenly, you feel cruel for speaking up. Sign 4. They collect your weaknesses. You told them your fears, your trauma, your insecurities. Later, they casually use them during arguments or emotional moments. Sign 5. They stay calm while you break. They remain controlled. You become emotional. This makes you look unstable, and them look reasonable. Sign 6. They make you doubt yourself. You leave conversations confused. You replay events in your head. You wonder if you overreacted. This is subtle psychological erosion. Sign 7. They need control, not attention. They don't need praise. They need power over emotions. That's the key difference. Where you meet dark empaths. Romantic relationships, close friendships, workplaces, and religious or social leadership. They often rise into positions of trust because they seem understanding and composed. Why they're more dangerous than narcissists. Narcissists reveal themselves eventually. Dark empaths don't. They adjust, adapt, and remain hidden. The damage builds slowly, and by the time you notice, your confidence is already weakened. How to protect yourself. Protection is simple, but not easy. Stop oversharing, trust actions over emotional words. Notice how you feel after interactions, set boundaries, and watch reactions. Emotional exhaustion is a red flag. Empathy without respect is manipulation. Final warning. Dark empaths don't look dangerous. That's the danger. If this describes someone you know, you're not imagining it. Awareness is your first defense.